I ended up finding this over there in Malibu. I saw this one on those Facebook pages, and the guy wanted like 5,000 just because it had a Type R motor, and I talked him down to 4,000, and he showed up, man. The car was not what I expected, but you know, I was picky. I wanted all the interior parts, especially with the VTEC, and man, this car was it was a lot to do.
It was rough?
Yeah, it was rough. he drove it from Malibu to my house with no water on 3 cylinders, and you know, at that time I wasn't too mechanical with this car. So from LA, I drove it down to Moreno Valley to Billy, and he helped me put it all back together and, you know, fix it up better. And it drove fine, but it started smoking, and we just ended up slapping a B20 bottom. So that's where the whole fun began.
Started.
Yeah.
So obviously you pick it up. How long you've had it for? You said
since 2016. Came out, but like 5 years.
5 years. So I'm sure it's changed over the time. Like right now, what is the current vision for it? Right
now, well, you know, it's just even a 10mm bolt would, you know, do a big change for me. So anything that I come across with, you know, I want to get it, and I'll slap it on. Like right now, I tend not to play with the car because I'm building the other car, so the other car is more expensive. Mm-hmm. So I tell myself, like, I don't even want to drive this car, because if something breaks, I have to stop on the other one and work on this one. So right now, you know, I'm trying to keep it cool, but as you can see, I got a front bumper.
Mm-hmm. And we'll talk about that since you're going through all these different phases. But
yeah,
a great looking car, man. I mean, the fact that it's a Civic hatch. Well, apparently back then you wanted the interior pieces. Now there's no interior.
No, now there's nothing. I still have it though, but
okay.
Now there's nothing. Yeah, man, I was picky about that. Everything I wanted a car. There was plenty of hatches, but some of them were just B20s, or some of them didn't have the interior. So I was like, nah, I want it complete, and I wanted to have VTEC. Well, in the front we have a Skywalker front bumper, and just a regular 2000 front end. Everybody's always asking me about the headlights or eBay.
Okay.
They're eBay. I didn't like them at first. I wanted that, like, you know, that CTR style look.
The black house?
Yeah. So I got those. I didn't like them, but then I started feeling them, and a lot of people started asking me about them.
Everybody just disliked the video right now already. That's how it starts. But then they come around and they'll eventually like the video. Yeah. Okay. So first of all, what's the color code or the name of the color?
There's no code to it because it's like a mixture of colors. But I did want to go with that Porsche gray. Have you ever seen it? It has it looks white and then looks gray, and it has like a blue in it. So that's what I wanted to go with. But I was like, let's just try to like mix it up. let's try to mix it up. And I got the wheels. I told my homies, like, hey, you know, I got these wheels and I want to give it like a blue theme on it. He's like, oh, I got you, and he just threw that blue pearl in it, and it matched good.
It definitely makes it pop. Okay.
It's like right now you can't see it because the sun's not hitting it, but when the sun hits it, you could definitely see it. And sometimes you can't even see it on the camera. You have to be in person to see the actual, like, the color style of it. That's how you know.
He's just warning all of you. My GoPro's not gonna do it for you guys. It's so much clearer in person.
When I post pictures of the car or like little video shoots or whatever, I always try to get close to it to show everybody the.
He's always like right there with his camera.
See my
There's Monito again, right next to his fender. Okay, cool, man. Any future plans for the front end?
J-Blood. I want that J-Blood bumper. I was gonna get it at one point, but like I said, I didn't want to buy stuff because I wanted to work on the other car, and that bumper was expensive. So I was like, yeah,
everything is expensive.
I'm gonna kick back.
Okay. No, this is great though. It looks very clean.
Thank you, man. It doesn't align good because, like I said, Alex, who had them, he had white fenders on it, so his fenders were like over here, and the bumper, like, you know, since it's fiberglass, I guess it stretches and it molds to its style. So right now I'm like, you know, playing with the fit, man.
You're in the pushing it back in.
Come on, work with me.
Little by little. All right, cool, man. And then obviously OEM fenders.
Yeah.
You used to have that race car track life, but you got rid of those. Tell us about your suspension piece. What do you got going on?
Suspensions, I have D2s, and I don't know what kind of camber kits I have. I got them a while back.
All right, yeah, no problem. What are the future plans for suspension, braking system, or anything like that?
All that I'm not too much into it because I don't really check the car. I just tend to just want to go fast, but I do have to work on brakes, and I want to get the spoon one.
You kind of have to brake when you want to go fast. I'm just gonna throw that out there, you know, for your safety and whoever's in front of you.
I tell them, don't get in front of me, motherfucker. You know? If I take the L, stay away.
And then very beefy tire setup. Tell us about the wheel and tire package that you have.
These are 225s, 45s, 15s. They're beefy. I don't feel them too good because, you know, it hits the car. I'm more used to like the stretchy style. But you
need that clearance.
Yeah, I need that clearance. Yeah. And then I wanted to go square out. You know, like that guy. What's his name on YouTube? I forgot his name. He has a black coupe. Child Star or something like that.
Oh yeah,
man, his car is super nice,
super clean. Yeah,
I saw that he was squared out, and I was like, I want that.
Yeah, it looks proper.
I like that squared out look.
All right, and then what are the wheel specs?
The wheel specs are 15 by 8s
15 by 8
35.
Okay, yeah, very proper.
Everybody is always asking me that.
They're still gonna ask you.
I think when I had the straight